Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I have got more things that I've made from the 100 days challenge from Rach and Bella Crafts, and I just wanted to share them with you because I'm quite proud of what I've made because I've literally not done this much crafting in ages, and I'm quite surprised at how many videos I've got going at the moment. So yeah, so I just wanted to give you a quick demonstration of some of the things that I've made following the challenges that have been set by Rachel and Bella Crafts. So I think I'll try and go in order where possible. So I'll just move these to one side. So this is so it was meant to just be a trifold journal, but I am extra and made it into much more than that. So I think it was just literally supposed to be like one piece of paper and then just literally folded 3 times. But I've got this, I was also watching some videos by Seven Plaza, and she made this field notes journal, and oh god, it's so grungy and green and gorgeous, and I absolutely love it. So I kind of merged this, I think, with that one. So this is, I'm not going to name the days because I have literally no idea what days these are from. But yeah, this is my little trifold journal. So what I've done is I've used pages from digital. Oh no, sorry, these are pages from Release the Crafting, and I've just basically stamped all over it to make it like super grungy, and then I've used like a green soft fabric. I don't know what this is. It's not sari silk, it's like a tent sort of, I don't know. But yeah, so I've just tied that in there with an eyelet, and then you can see that I've grunged it up on the inside as well. So this pocket was also a challenge, and it was supposed to be a floral pocket, but I'm not floral at all, and I don't really have a lot of florals. So what I did instead was a skull stuffed pocket. So I use these really cool stickers that I got ages ago from AliExpress, and then I think a couple of these are from Amazon as well somewhere. So yeah, so I basically tried to use some that had a few flowers on there. So I was trying to fit the bill a little bit, but obviously but I literally love this. So it was completely off, so I didn't like take the back off some of these stickers, so I suppose you could technically peel them off, but I mean they're all stuck on top of each other, so why would you do it? So what I've done is just stuffed these with some mixed media tags that I made ages ago. So I tried to do like the skeleton thing with this one, and then I just like I grunged them up, and I love this little skull. So yeah, so you can just literally pop those into the pocket, and then this is just like a little tarot card from, I want to say like Rebecca Griffiths maybe, but there's like I use them all the time because they're really cute, and it was a giant box. I don't want to mess up my tags, so I'm just gonna be sensible, take them out and put them back in together. Okay, so that's the front. Inside there's not really a lot going on, so I've done the same sort of thing with the stamping on both sides, and then basically inside is just a big old bunch of they're not tea dyed papers, they're just like dyed papers. So some of these have got some like dye spray on them, but they're all like turquoise, blue and green, and they're just tied in the middle with some purple twine. Oh god, it's been a long day at work, so I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, so that's quite a chunky journal there. So yeah, I might do something with this and put it in my shop, I don't know. But at the moment I just like it. It's just a cool chunky journal. So that's that one. Then there was the Frankenpaper journal. So Frankenpaper I've never done before, so I have just put a video up for some digital kits of my Frankenpaper that I've made, because you can see here that I've used washi tape. So basically Franken paper, if you don't know, is just scraps of paper. So obviously these are scraps from that other journal. But it's just scraps of paper that you literally sew together. You don't like collage them onto a sheet, you just sew them together. So what I did instead was I glued them, but obviously it doesn't give it a great deal of structure. So I then applied the washi tape, which was a suggestion from Rach and Bella Crafts. And, you know, I did the same on the inside as well. So that's on the front as well. So that was one of the challenges, was to make like a journal cover. Another one of the challenges was to decoupage, and I have never decoupaged anything in my life, and I was fully set to hate this. So it's a piece of black card. I literally only have napkins that have got, they're like white napkins with rainbow coloured stars on them. I don't really know why I have them, but yeah, so I've got them. And then, so I put that on, hated it. Put these butterfly stickers on, still hated it. And then I embossed it, so hopefully you can see the embossing, and it's that Gemini lace looking one, and then I loved it. Oh, I really like it. So I just rounded off the corners, and then basically just glued it on to this fabric. So there's like a blue piece, a green piece, and then this kind of gross feeling like netting with the white bits on it. Yeah, it's a bit crumbly, but now that it's all stuck on, it's fine, but assembling it was, it wasn't fun. So this is still a work in progress, so I have not finished this yet. But one of the other challenges was to add in a pocket on this side, which is just this giant pocket that I've got here. And then the same on the back as well, and that was to add a belly band. So that's what I've done. So I'm not sure what I'm adding into those yet, but I then one of the other challenges actually was to make these little sort of long clusters. So yeah, that's one of the clusters, and then I have the other one there as well, and I have glued them in so that they can be like a tuck. So you can see there I've got another one of those, I think it's Jasmine Beckett actually, I should probably find that out. But yeah, it's one of those tarot cards, and then that's just stuck in there. And then also same here, you can just put things in there for a pocket. If you're wondering what this glorious paper is that looks sewn even though I don't sew, so if you've not seen my other video, this is the Franken paper that I made, inspiration from this really. So I thought, you know, I can't be the only person out there that hates sewing or has fallen out of love with their sewing machine or just doesn't have one and they want Franken paper. So I made my own Franken paper digitally. So I digitally drew on the stitches, and then did that for 8 separate coloured kits. So check out my other video if you've not seen that. That's got all 8 kits that have been flipped through, so you can see all the pages that come in there. Each kit has 5 JPEG pages at A4 size, and I will link them below as well so you can check those out in my Etsy store. So that's just the other side. So this is just the signature within the journal. So again, this is some of that dyed paper, and I had like a spiderweb netting that I got from Poundland, I think, one Halloween, and I was doing nothing with it. I just literally saw it and for some reason bulk bought it and then did nothing with it. It's a standard mind of a crafter though, isn't it? So yeah, so I have basically dyed these. Well, actually my mum dyed them for me, lovely woman that she is, did all of these for me. My mum literally dyes all my paper because she's very lovely to me. So yeah, so I've got like a little bit of book page in there. That's packing paper, but I like the feel. And then yeah, so I've basically included every page from my blue Gothic Franken paper kit and my turquoise Gothic Franken paper kit. So on the back of each one, well, on both sides, so you've got one on one side, that's the blue, that's the turquoise. So I've literally incorporated all of those into this signature. The cool thing about this as well is like you don't have to use this just for what I'm using it for. You could use this as book covers, you could cut it down into your own scraps, you could make envelopes out of it. I am actually quite, I'm thinking about maybe doing some envelope sort of ephemera that's already set up like that in the templates for you guys to just print out, and maybe some tags and things to make your life a little bit easier, so that you've got some Frankenpaper ephemera if that's what you'd like. So if you want to leave me a comment and let me know if that's something that you'd like to see in my shop, please do so, that'd be great. So this was another one of the 100-day challenge things. So it's basically this really cute little secret writing space house thing. So because it was a house, I decided to put like a window on the front, and then inside each fold I've just put some tea dyed paper in there, and then obviously a little bit of embellishment, so that's all there for writing on. But because it's secret, what you can do is you can just very simply unfold it and you could write all over that. So yeah, these are just some digital curio basic pages that I've not done anything to, I just printed them out, and then I have just fixed that onto the page with a paper clip, and I've just had the roof, well, roofs, because I've got two of these in here sticking out at the top. So this, I mean, it's a work in progress, so I think what I'm going to do is just keep using the things that Rach is showing on her channel, and then keep making them, and then probably just keep filling the journal. That's why I've left this really long, because I might add a charm on that. So yeah, so this is just the other side of the signature. So this is just some weird model railway, I don't know why I said weird, but yeah, it's a model railway book, and then obviously there's a blank page, so you can either use it for journaling, or I might do some stenciling or some stamping or something. I don't really want to stencil over these pages because they look cool with the spiderweb thing in there, and there's some French poetry and some kind of cool map page, and then another botanical page, and then this is my other house because I made two of them. And I thought the colour scheme just fit this journal. So again, just added a little window with some skulls, writing spaces there, pretty little skull heart, more writing spaces, and then you've got your secret hidden writing space just there. You could potentially use a white gel pen on this, but I think this is light enough really for a normal black biro or whatever you're using. So yeah, that's that one, and again just leaving the little roofs out. Okay, and then that's the cluster that I showed you, and then just the packing paper, botanical paper. I love this rose, so pretty. A bit more of my Frankenpaper kit, and then we're at the back of it. So that's that project. So like I say, work in progress, so I'll be adding more to that. And then there was this little swap challenge that's in the group. So I've just done a swap with Dark Academia, which again, one of my other videos, so please do check that out if you'd like to see what I did for that one. So what I did was I contacted the lady that I'm going to be sending to, so it's like a chain, so I send to her and then somebody else sends to me and somebody else sends to them, so on. So because I've got quite a gothy style, and the people that are in the Rach and Bella craft group, I haven't really seen a lot of my style of crafting in there, so I didn't want to send anything that might not be like well received or anything like that. So I just contacted her and just asked her, I said, like, you know, I know that gothic style crafting isn't for everybody, so do you like that? If not, I have got loads of vintage paper and ephemera and stuff that I could use. And she said that she was actually putting together a steampunk journal, so gothic stuff would be cool. And I just thought, well, I'm going to just do some steampunk stuff for her. So I made these, so I'm going to post these to her soon, and basically I just printed out some Digital Curio steampunk papers, again trying to use up some of the papers that I've bought digitally and printed out and just never really done anything with, or just kept them in files on my computer. So I found the steampunk papers and I printed them out, and then I made these, and again these are from Rach and Bella's craft stuff, so the swap is to send two of the days of craft things. So one of them was a clipboard, and you know what, I love this. I've probably not done the best, obviously I'm extra and I like to do my own take on things and I make things heavier and so on. So the point was to put a single small paper clip in here, but of course, me being me, I did 2 giant paper clips. I don't know if you can see them. The light is failing now. It was so light outside when I started this video, and like I've just looked out and it's grey outside, so hopefully you can still see okay. So the point of this is, as a clipboard, you can just literally add some paper. So I've just added some tea-dyed paper. So this is the steampunk one, and then I die cut loads of die cuts the other day from a bunch of steampunk dies that I bought from AliExpress, I think ages and ages ago, like a good few years ago, and I've literally never done anything with them, so I wanted to use those. So that's the front of that one, and that's the front of that one. So it's just like a cool darker blue paper, and then on the back, so basically you have like this other tuck spot, and this is so that it fits onto a page. So if I were to put it in this journal, just doing it this way so I can see, I could just pop that there, and then I've got a clipboard with my notes, and then that's there. But the one thing that Bella wanted, I don't know why I keep saying Bella, it's because Rach and Bella, sorry. The one thing that Rach was saying was she wanted like a secret spot on the back. So I added the secret spot, and then I've made some little tags. So these are just kind of cute little collage tags, and I've done it in like coordinating colours, so that way if she wanted these to go in there and them to come in here, then that's fine, she's got the option. And then the same with this one, so it's got the over pocket, over page tuck thing. I've added a bunch of die cuts, and then I've got the secret pocket, and then these are the tags for that one as well. So super steampunky. I'm kind of sad to be getting rid of them because I quite like them, but you know, I've made them for this lady, so I want her to have them, so I'm going to be sending those soon. And then this is the second make that I'm going to send to her as well. I did not know how to close this because I did not follow the brief. What a shock. So this is just literally a piece of twine, and it's attached to 2 eyelets here, but I'll show you as we go through. I've literally stuffed this so much, so I'm trying not to knock everything out. So on the side here, so hopefully you can see, so there's a tuck that's just on the side, but then there is also a tuck here. But it is really small. I have got these really small pieces of ephemera, so I've got these little mini things with loads of cute little vellum sheets, and I've stuffed this full of those, but it didn't even fit that. And then, to be honest, when you flap things open it bends them, so I didn't want to mess about with it, so I've just left it empty. And then if she can find anything that she wants to stuff in there, or it can be like super secret and hidden, and you probably need pliers to get it out, but that's that. So I put this awesome lady on this, it's a steampunk card from Anne Stokes. So it's a collection of just playing cards designed by Anne Stokes, the lady that draws all like the really cool dragons and stuff like that. So this is a card from that, and then I've just added some of my die cuts. So in the first flap we've got this cool looking gent, very steampunky, so there's a pocket there, and then just put a die cut on there. So I'll get this one out, but I'm not going to do it for all of them because, oh my god, there's so many. I probably shouldn't be doing this because it's just a lot. So what I did was, you know, when you're on your printer you can just like select, say like 36 images or something to print out. On my printer that sucks. What a shock. So basically it cut some of the image off, and these were basically some steampunk clip art from Digital Curio. So I wanted to try and print them out like that, but didn't quite work the way I wanted. But then I was like, oh, I could just chop these up into like stamps. And then I did try and cut them into stamps, and I'll show you what a fail that is in a minute. And then these are just a bunch of vellum sheets from that little book that I just showed you, and they all just fit in here. I will reorder that so that looks actually presentable, although that looks kind of cool. And then, so this is just a music page with a tab on it. Let me just bring this down a little bit because it's quite far and I'm a bit worried about the light. So yeah, it's just a music page with a pocket that I've glued on. And then on the other side, I've added a die cut. And then here, so this is my attempt at making faux stamps. Oh God, what a mess. So this was the first one. It's not bad, but it's not great. This is just shocking. What is that shape? And then that one, I wanted it to be really good, but I don't know if you can see, but it like ripped quite a lot. It's just honestly the cheapest scissors that Hobbycraft sell. It was like a pack of 10. And they suck. So here I've just stuffed this with a little bit of ephemera. So these are just pages from Digital Curio that I've just shrunk down. And this is a card from the pack. So that's what the pack looks like. So it's an Anne Stokes collection. I feel like I've got that out somewhere, but oh, I have, yeah. There we go. So I don't know if bicycle, I assume bicycle is the name of it, but it does say steampunk, and it tells you that it's poker cards. So yeah, if that's, you know, if you're interested in it, that's what it looks like. So yeah, so I've just rounded these corners so they look a little bit more like ephemera, and then stuffed this pocket. And then at the top of this pocket is actually another pocket. So this was supposed to be a secret one, but I wanted to put a punch in it because I've just got 2 new hole circle punches. Well, I say new, I've literally never had a circle punch. I don't know how I've got through this much crafting without a circle punch. So I finally got one, and I wanted to use it, so I did. So this is 2 of the pages where, well, 2 tags made of a page where I shrunk down some of the pages. And then I've just backed it with some like steampunky blimps, but I thought they looked kind of cool as they were, so I didn't want to like collage on top of those as well. So let's just pop those back in there, nicely out of frame, do apologise. So then you just flip that one back and then flip this open. So again, I've just added a little pocket here, and I've just added another card from the collection. And then here I've added a playing card from the collection and a few more of those vellum sheets. And then I've done a die cut there, and then at the end it is open as like a full tag. So again, I thought that looked quite cool as it was, so I didn't want to add anything to it. Oh God. I'm just going to do that off screen because, oh my God, why do you want to watch me doing that? And then this is the back. So again, just 2 playing cards and then a whole load of those little vellum sheets in there. So I'm not going to get them all out because what a mess that'll make. And then a couple of die cuts. And then literally to close it, I've just literally, so I've put it in using eyelets here. So I just thought to kind of like wrap it around like that, and then just to tuck it under maybe a couple of times, I don't know, but I just thought that looked kind of like cool on the front, like as that. So that's everything that I have made so far. Oh my God, that's a 23-minute video. I do apologise, I hoped that would be a lot quicker, but I hope that you've enjoyed it, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and please be willing to subscribe to my channel if possible. That would be great. Alright, see you soon, bye!